After a Saturday open weight, this is Marcio here. He's a monster. He'll been bulldozing people since day one. So don't look at the bell. This means nothing. So Marcio, you told us about your story, how you start jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
But tell them, or tell the audience, like, how do you start jiu-jitsu?
So let's start from the beginning. So first of all, I used to hate jiu-jitsu. I didn't like jiu-jitsu at all. I grew up in Brazil. I lived most of my life in Brazil. So in the early 90s, we despised the jiu-jitsu guys. They were called pit boys. Like pit bull,
Okay.
but pit boys. Like they're always out in the street causing trouble.
Jiu-jitsu guys.
Jiu-jitsu guys. We go out to parties and drinking. Girls, they go out to fight. And then they destroy the parties, so we didn't like them. So a year goes by, and then 3.5 years ago, I'm sitting with my family.
How did you move here?
I moved here, and then we're having dinner somewhere, and then my youngest daughter asked me if she could try jiu-jitsu. I say, sure. I didn't like it, but fine. We look this place, and then we decided to come and check it out, and then we decided to do a tryout. She didn't like it, and I fell in love. I fell in love with jiu-jitsu.
I think I remember that day. You bring your whole family.
Yeah, the whole family was here, and then I loved it, and it was the best decision I ever made, was to come and try it. So it changed my life completely.
And it changed your perspective of jiu-jitsu.
Man,
I know every jiu-jitsu gym is different.
Yeah.
But obviously, gym is
Yeah.
let's say laid back, right? It's not like super competitive or stuff like that.
But I think there's a big difference between jiu-jitsu now and jiu-jitsu back in the days.
Of course, yeah.
Back in the days, it was like a bunch of guys trying to prove themselves on the street, and now it's more like a business. And for us, in this gym, this dojo is like is a way of life. We treat this as a martial art. It's a martial art mentality.
Right. This is actually really good because obviously, we don't know the history of jiu-jitsu back in Brazil. You grew up in Brazil, so you know how was it back then.
So back in the days, like I remember the early 90s, if you find a girlfriend and you go to her house and then you say you're a jiu-jitsu guy, you're not welcomed.
Really?
Yeah, so it was not a good thing at all. But now it changed a lot. Now it's viewed as a good thing, but back in the days it was not good. And coming here, man, like jiu-jitsu will make you a better person.
Yes,
I believe that jiu-jitsu changed my life for the better. I believe I'm a better husband, a better father. So I'm way more relaxed sitting in traffic, driving to work.
Right.
It changed the whole perspective. It gave you a sense of confidence.
Of course,
that like it doesn't matter what happened, you always like on top of it. You don't need to fight, you don't need to prove yourself, right? And then this is a beauty of jiu-jitsu. I love this. And then for me, like I said before, it's not about the belt, it's not about beating anyone up, it's you against yourself.
Of course.
It's about the martial art mentality and the respect to your partners.
And Marcio, you have a judo background, right?
Judo, yes.
You grew up.
I grew up like because in Brazil, when you're in school grade, you need to choose a sport. So I was an open water swimmer, and then I also did judo for most of my childhood.
This guy's a sport man. What do you do? Judo?
I do swimming, cycling.
Cycling too.
Yeah.
Right.
But swimming was my main sport. I swim.
Okay.
Yeah. I did a lot of triathlons.
Yeah,
but now jiu-jitsu is my sport.
See, that's why he's a monster, We are just like this,
No, jiu-jitsu is my sport. The other cool thing about jiu-jitsu is that you get to meet cool people that otherwise you would not have a chance to meet. Like, look, we're together here. I don't see how we would meet outside here.
Yeah, because we're doing one thing, you're doing.
We always like
a totally different line of work, right?
And if you watching this is concerned about, oh, I'm too heavy, or I'm too old, or I'm too weak, it doesn't matter. You come here, and then you slowly become better and better and better.
And how old you when you started?
45. I'm 48 now.
Damn.
Yeah. So, and then the other concern, I hear a lot of people when I invite someone over, oh, I'm afraid someone's gonna kick my ass. It's not like that. It's not about kicking ass or having your ass kicked. It's about challenging yourself. And most places, but this place especially, we will respect you, we will take care of you, you'll be safe here.
Right. No one will try to hurt you.
No one's.
Well, of course, there's a guy like Marcio. But also there's a guy like me. So, I'm not dangerous.
Nah, but you're a very good jiu-jitsu player.
All right. Thank you,
brother. All right, man. Os.